through them. Question number 9, Todd Barclay.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Transport and asks, how is the government supporting the uptake of electric vehicles in New Zealand?
The Honourable Simon
Speaker,
Bridges.
in the weekend I launched the government's electric vehicle information campaign that coincided with the start of International Drive Electric Week, which has over 50 events planned across the country to promote the benefits of electric vehicles. The information campaign will put better quality information about electric vehicles and their benefits in the hands of people and encourage New Zealand households and businesses to choose an EV as their next car. Electric vehicles are a big part of the future, and that's why the government is committed to accelerating the switch sooner rather than later.
Supplementary question, David Seymour.
What reports had the Minister seen that New Zealanders were not aware of electric vehicles prior to this initiative?
The Honourable Simon Bridges.
Many, Mr Speaker, but can I say the issue is not so much awareness but also getting action, and we're seeing really good momentum in that regard.
Supplementary question, Todd Barclay.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. What measures has the government announced to support the uptake of electric vehicles in New Zealand?
The Honourable
Mr.
Simon
Speaker,
Bridges.
since May, the government has extended the exemption on road user charges for light electric vehicles until 2021, meaning EV owners could save up to $3,000 over 5 years. A joint government and private sector approach to procurement of electric vehicles was recently announced along with the EV Leadership Group to champion the program of work. National electric vehicle charging signage has been issued, a nationwide information campaign launched, and tomorrow the first round of funding will open for the government's contestable fund to encourage and support innovative low-emission vehicle projects. These are just a few of many measures.
Supplementary. Order. Supplementary question, David Seymour.
Why does the Minister consider enormous savings in fuel costs an insufficient incentive for people to buy a better technology?
The Honourable Simon Bridges.
Mr Speaker, I don't. I think that's very much a strong part of the rationale. But of course there's also an advantage to New Zealand in terms of the energy and the emissions and the ability to plug in with homegrown, clean, green New Zealand energy rather than the imports.
True.
Supplementary question, David Seymour.
Is the Minister saying that savings on fuel are a sufficient incentive to buy EVs, and yet he still needs extra programs as additional incentives?
The Honourable Simon Bridges.
Mr Speaker, I'm saying that at the moment the purchase price of an electric vehicle is higher, but actually over time the proposition is becoming more and more compelling. I think that's why the targets here are 2% of the fleet, not more, because I agree with the member, over time what you do see, or what we will see, is that electric vehicles will be much more than a compelling proposition. They'll be the vehicle of choice without any sort of government intervention.